This is iRadio in the morning. It's Cooper and Oonagh. We're delighted to have on Hix and Jessica Hammond as our I Love Irish Artists of the Month. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, nice
Thanks for having us.
We are loving Hold You. It's a big summer anthem. It's got all those lovely elements of the hands in the air, the big club tune, especially those pianos that are sneaking in. I want to know, why did you choose to do this remake?
Well, the old Kevin Little track is a classic. I think the guy is still loving life after releasing that tune 20 odd years ago. It always goes down a storm, even still today. And basically, whenever I started digging into ramping up my production a bit, I made a little list in my notes on my phone of songs that I think would be good to rework. And second or third down the list was Turn Me On, and I got stuck into it, and it just seemed to. It's one of those things where sometimes, and Jessica knows this, when you start making stuff, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. This one just started to happen straight away. So that's where it came from, I guess.
Yeah, I'm delighted you've done this because, still to this day, I would drop the Kevin Little track, and it's that dance hall vibe, and the place goes absolutely mad for it. And now we've got that housey big piano, and Jessica's voice screaming at you. It's loving it. So, thank you to both of you for making this from a DJ point of view.
And Jess, can you tell us how you guys ended up collaborating on the song together?
Yeah, we kind of got the call from Hix, and he was kind of needing somebody to kind of just take a look at the vocals and kind of rework the first verses and the pre-chorus and stuff like that. So of course, we just kind of jumped on the idea because it was such a great idea, and we already loved the production and the track. So yeah, we just jumped on it and rewrote it a little bit, and I had to have a lot of coffee and scream out some notes. Neighbours probably weren't too happy about, but we got there in the end. A lot of auto-tune, and there's the track.
And both of you seem to have worked very well together. So is this kind of going to be something that's going to be a little musical marriage now going forward?
Oh, I like it.
A musical marriage, yeah.
Are you getting married, lads?
We'll save that for after the interview. Or your wife to be, Jessica.
Oonagh, you've made this so
words.
Oh God, so you're getting married? A musical marriage.
Yeah, but Hix, you did say that the Kevin Little track was number 3 on your list, so there was obviously 2 ahead of that. So maybe you guys could come together and do those 2 at a later date.
True. I think there's about 60 on the list, to be honest, and some will probably never see the light of day. But no, it did work so well. I mean, this was quite a while ago, to be honest, and it was all in the height of lockdown when no one in the world was partying or getting together or meeting up or anything like that. We certainly weren't. So this was all kind of done remotely, but it was very, very quick. I mean, Jessica's doing herself an injustice there. I had a very rough vocal over the top of it just to kind of flesh out the track with a really rubbish YouTube a cappella rip of the chorus, but obviously, so it was basically 2 different voices, and I sent it to Jess and Maddie, and they came back with this piece of brilliance. It was great. So and you're right, Jessica's voice just sounds amazing on it, and it all happened quite quickly. And then tying up all the loose ends, which will not bore anyone with, that took much longer than actually getting the kind of first version of what you know now as Hold You completed. So yeah, it was pretty swift, and I know Jessica alongside. I'm a radio presenter as well. I'm such a fan of her and her voice and her music, and I've been playing her tracks for a while. So whenever this was sitting in front of me to try to fully develop, I was like, I think I know who I need to call here. I want to call Jessica. So yeah.
Oh, that's really
I'm glad you did as well. So come here, you hit the DJ jackpot though, you signed to Warner. What did you do to celebrate? That must have been an amazing feeling.
It was great. I mean, but it was a weird one because we can sort of reveal all this now. It's all been in play for a while, but we had to go through the correct procedures. Obviously, we had to get the thumbs up from Kevin Little and his massive team and everyone involved with that track. And there's a lot more people involved in that than I ever thought, to be honest with you. So that took a while. So it was great to kind of know that it was in place, but we had to wait for that to be finally completed. And that took, about 6 months, which was crazy. But eventually, just before Christmas, we got the words back that we needed, and we got all the documents in, everything was done and signed off. So it was a long, drawn-out celebration, to be honest with you. But I've been keeping it quiet until I was able to kind of announce it, and then finally at the start of the year I was. So yeah.
Wonderful. And do you reckon you're going to be playing any shows or festivals over the summer?
I'm leaving that for Jessica. because I'll do the DJ thing, I'll do the press play thing.
You do that
be the
press
one
play
actually,
thing,
you know.
and I'll do that thing. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's, it's definitely an amazing feeling, kind of knowing that the shows and the live side of things are taking off again. So absolutely, we'll be there at any opportunity. We've got a few things just kind of in the pipeline. So yeah, definitely.